Hello everyone, Gob Scholar here. I'm about to gob off about the lovely building behind me. This is Charles Church. It's located almost in the heart of my lovely, sexy, dirty city. And there's a reason it looks like it's in pretty bad states. It's because, as it turns out, the Nazis are quite violent, and that includes churches. It was bombed in 1941, but before then it had quite a rich history. It was built mostly because the Puritans that lived here just prior to, during and after the English Civil War, well, didn't get on with the Church of England. So a new church was built for them right behind me. That was before they all bugged off to America. The reason we left it in ruins, it's kind of our tribute to all the Plymouthans, or Janners as we call them down here, who lost their lives in the Nazi air raids. Around about 1,200 people died during those air raids over the course of the war. So it was generally felt that as a tribute to them, to ensure that future generations of Plymouthans, such as myself, remembered them and understood what they went through, the ruin behind me stands exactly to remind us of that terrible time. Weird thing is, to this day we still actually have memorials and various other religious festivals that go on within the church, although that's generally rare. Hopefully, as you can tell, it was a very big cultural tragedy for this city when we lost this wonderful, beautiful church. Today, it stands as a haunting reminder, and to all those Plymouthans who lost their lives during that terrible time and who nonetheless continued to endure despite what Hitler thought he could throw at us, well, I salute them. The cool thing about the spire is that although it's concrete now, it actually wasn't originally that way. It was originally made of wood, and I think the conversions from wood to concrete were made in the Victorian era, and thank goodness it was, otherwise we wouldn't even have the ruin when the Germans bombed it. When it was designated a living memorial in the aftermath of the World War, a memorial was placed inside that. Now, I can't jump over and, tell you what it was first person, because I will get run over. I'm that kind of guy. But I do have it written down here. It says, Charles Church, built in 1641, consecrated in 1665, named in honor of King Charles I, ruined by enemy action, 21st of March, 1941. Partially restored in 1957 by the city in cooperation with the Ministry of Works. The idea of restoration having been sponsored by the Old Plymouth Society as a memorial to those citizens of Plymouth who were killed in air raids on the city in the 1939-1945 war, aka the Second World War. In 2001, there was actually a reconciliation kind of party that was held within the ruins. The German ambassador of the time was there, and personally, I think that's a good way of bringing closure. It shows how much time has passed since that terrible time, but at the same time, leaving it here in this condition reminds us not to make the same mistakes of the past, aka don't let bullies bully you. That's about all I have to say about good old Charlie behind me. It's definitely, I have an emotional connection to it. I remember my great-grandparents used to tell me stories about it. Both of them are gone now, bless them. But I hope you enjoyed another little slice of Plymouthian history. Next time I'm hoping to do a video on Dartmoor Prison, which I hope you'll find quite interesting. And thank you for listening to me gob off. As always, really appreciate any feedback you guys can give me. As you can probably tell, I'm still a bit in my nervous phase, but it's becoming more and more natural as I do these videos, so let's hope I just keep on the up. If you liked the video and think I can go somewhere, please like and subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you all at Dartmoor Prison. Ta! Came to this ruin created by his... Pardon? 1 minute. The cool thing about the spire. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Right. 3, 2, 1. You sure you can hear me?
Definitely I can hear you.
Alright.
Just 1 second. Gonna do it this way.
Alright.